Esther and Kayla here with Chicken Feed Quilts and another weekly video with you.
I don't know what to talk about first. I guess the sewing machine.
Let's start with that.
This one's pink. We haven't done a pink one yet. It has never been powered on since I purchased it. It is a Kenmore, so it says on there, Sears Kenmore. The case part is a little rough, but the sewing machine is cute. I don't think it was painted. I don't know. I think it's an original Kenmore because the sticker on there is pink. The tension control is pink. The flywheel is pink. And I don't, like, this one looks like the numbers and stuff are in there. I don't think anybody could have painted that the way those numbers are worn on the tension and the way the belt is worn here. I don't think.
Yeah, the inside too.
The inside is the back. The back here is the serial number and everything has got pink. So I'm pretty sure this was an original pink sewing machine. They don't make fun colors as much now. Once in a while you can get
Once in a while you can get a fun one. But
yeah, like Bernina has
definitely
some.
pay for it.
Yeah, Bernina has some, and I wanted one really bad once, and it was too much money. So somebody said maybe you should put a wrap on it. So I thought, okay, cool. I'm going to take it off.
That was me. I said that.
And I'm going to take my front panel off, and I'm going to take it in to get a wrap. Well, the computer panel is attached to the front panel, so I went to pull it off, and I pulled all my wires for my computer panel. So don't do that to your sewing machine. I just have stickers now. I don't have a wrap on my sewing machine, and I never did break down to buy the fancy sewing machine. So, but I don't like. There's nothing like. There's some that have a little bit of color, but there's nothing.
Everstone has a few, but they're pretty light.
Yeah, like there's not a lot of sewing machines out there that I want to say are like super like fun and bright and yeah. But anyway, this one's a Kenmore. It's never been sewn, but I thought it was cute because it was pink. So that's my story on this one. The quilt behind me is Lola Batique's new line Wild Honey, I believe. We also have a kit with the little beehives and the blue dots that are really, really cute.
Yeah, perfect for
Kitted.
spring.
Perfect for spring. I did this one, and it is Backyard Blooms by Sherry, right? It's from A Quilting Life?
Yeah.
From A Quilting Life. Sherry from A Quilting Life. And I just love how it turned out. I just love the blocks. It was fun to make. Had two sash or a sashing and a background in there. The sashing is different than the background. So it was a fun quilt to make. We don't have kits of this one yet because we've run out of the little white dot, but we're trying to see what we can come up with. So, but we do have the patterns in stock, and we have the fabric. It's starting to get picked over already too, though. But it is her latest that we've gotten. Of course, her new one is going to be coming out in a couple months already, and that one's going to be amazing too. So. But yeah, this one is really cool. Her dots that she uses in here, they're called magic dots. They're basic now, so we try to stock all of them. Now it'll be just the solid colors, not the ones with the different colors in, because those come with collections. But the blues and the pinks, I don't know if there's very many in this one that are basics.
This one is a exclusive.
And the
yellow,
pink
I
is
think, is exclusive.
But she does have several colors that are part of her basic line in stock. So we. And they're reorderable, which not everything is reorderable, but those are. They're basic, so they're reorderable. So, yeah, that's the quilt, and that's this. We also wanted to do a shout out to LDH Scissors. They're a Canadian company. They're a great company to work with, and we've got some of their products here that we wanted to show you because we absolutely will not do without some of them. So,
yeah, for sure. So first up are these little snips. So they come in a few more colors, but we just order a set and they just kind of whatever they have is what they send, so we don't ever know what color is coming.
No, you order packages of 10 or 20 or 25 or something like that.
Green and red are the most common. Occasionally we get like
a pink
one or two pink ones. The last one never even hit the shelf because Sarah and I were fighting over it. And she let me take it home.
Oh, well, that's kind
of
fair.
I took it home, and there's occasionally we get a black one, but red and green are pretty much always available. They are the handiest. I was trying to count before. I think I have 7 pairs at home. Like,
yeah, I have them too, and I don't know. I'm going to see if I can. I don't need another pair. Well,
yeah,
I could use another pair. It just slides off.
Yeah.
Okay, this is so. You can like hook them over top of your like thread thing. I have that on my long arm often, and I just hook it over top so I can find my snips. Most sewing machines have a couple thread spools that you only use one of them, so mine's off to the side. On mine, this one doesn't, but I just will hook it over top of the side like that. They're like nice and sharp. They're great for clipping little threads, and I've seen a thread here, so I'll just get it off right now. I don't know if I could do it one-handed and backwards, but I did. So, but yeah, it's they're a great little snip. So it's one of our favorite products, and they're cheap. Like they're really cheap. So
but they don't feel cheap.
Like, they don't feel
metal.
They're good. They're good. They're metal snips, and they're sharp, and they're just really, really handy to have.
They retail for $5. Like,
so yeah,
we sold so many of them at Christmas for stocking stuffers, and our next batch kind of just came in. So
that's those. They also have rotary blades, which are a great blade. Yep. They come in at a great price point too. There's 5 blades for $40. Yeah. People don't change their blades often enough. I probably don't even change my blades often enough. If you don't change your blades often enough, you do wreck your mat. So blades are really important. So they're a really, really, really good blade, and they come in at a pretty good price point. I find they have a 60 also, 45 and 60. I grabbed 45 because 45 is the only size I use, but they do have a 60 too. If it's 60.
It's one of the first times we put them in is the 60.
Okay.
So I think it's a newer release for them.
Okay.
They do have a rotary cutter. I do not like the rotary cutter. We don't even stock it anymore. It just is kind of awkward. Yeah. Neither of us have liked it, and
maybe it's because our hands are smaller. I'm not sure. Yeah. It just doesn't work for us, so it's really hard for us to sell them when they don't work for us.
Yeah, we both have a different option that we like better. So,
but their shears, on the other hand, they're amazing.
Let me grab the stack here. Got a pile.
So the snips, these are the fancier snips. They're more expensive. They're amazing too, and they have a little thumb hole on them. They come in black, midnight black. Midnight black is one of their colors. I don't even know how to use the thumb hole like this, I think. These ones are really, really nice, but the way I go through them and lose them, the $5 ones are better for me to have. It has a protector on there, so you can close them up and protect it if you want a little cover. They feel nice in your hand. Like if you do a lot of embroidery, they're like a really nice weight.
Supposed to be like.
Okay, but they're a really nice weight. So they come in the iridescent kind of color, I guess it's called, and black, midnight black, and then the silver or nickel. So they're really nice.
This is our most popular size.
Is it 8-inch?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 8-inch.
We cannot keep these in stock.
And this is the heavy one. Yeah, but they're really, really nice. Now we were out of stock of these, and I took their lightweight 9-inch, which I think you probably have on the pile there.
I think so.
I'm so impressed with them. I really like them. I lost them. I had just opened them, and then I came last night to work on a bag, and I trimmed my corners and everything of the foam, and I was like, who stole my scissors? My scissors are missing, but I did find them. It took me a little bit. I did find them. Somebody did steal them and put them somewhere else, but it was good. But these are their heavy ones. These are actually, they got a bit of the rubber handle. I'm not sure. These are the 8-inch. It's a great size. It's not absolutely huge that it's in, like you feel like you've got this big scissors and you're scared you're going to miscut or whatever. It's just a really nice size. But like I said, I took the 9-inch home, and I was really happy with that one too.
Well, this one is the regular 9-inch.
Okay.
Is that the one just unboxing? Did you take this one?
No. Oh, maybe I took this one.
If you have a little bit bigger hand, I like the 8-inch. I have a very small hand.
Me too.
So I like the 8-inch. The 9-inch is, if you have a little bit bigger, then I would recommend the 9-inch.
And like I said, we didn't have any in stock, the 8-inch, and I couldn't find my other one, so I thought, I'll just start a new one. And I thought, I'm gonna have to take a 9-inch, and I didn't notice a lot of difference. I was okay with it.
I have both at home.
So this is a huge one. This is a 10-inch.
11-inch,
and it's too big for me. But if you cut a lot of foam bags, they got substantial blades on there, man. Like they are like good blades. But I find that they're a little bit too big. But if you have bigger hands and you want to cut through several layers of foam or denim, if you're making a rag quilt, these would be great for that. Like for like denim and stuff, just because they got so much blade to use. So
they're all packaged so nicely.
Yeah, they come really nice. We have gift sets. I don't know if there's any in stock right now. Oh, Sophia, our videotaper person here, says she's shaking her head no. So I guess
gone again?
She's shaking her head yes to the gone and no to the having them in.
I thought there was, but I could be wrong. But they are available to get again.
And this is a 12-inch. This is a heavy scissors. I don't know. It cuts amazing, but I think I would get a really sore wrist with it.
Yeah, like it's all drooping even in your video. It's like too big.
It's too big. But if you need a big scissors, they are sharp. And then they do offer a sharpening. I have never taken advantage of it because my scissors seem to go missing before I need them sharpened. They do offer you a sharpening service. I think you have to send it to them and they sharpen it for you and send them back.
Yeah, and they have a 10-year warranty.
Yeah, like the company is a great company to work with. And
they're out of Toronto,
so that's a really big one. I don't use scissors a lot when I'm quilting, but I do use them when I'm bag making because a lot of times you have to do rounded corners or you have to cut through foam, and I just find it's really hard to cut through foam with a rotary cutter.
Or funny shapes.
Or funny shapes. And so I often will draw on my foam. I'll draw the pattern on my foam instead of trying to go around with a rotary cutter. I will draw my pattern on the foam, and then I will cut with my scissors. So these are the pinking shears. And that's a really nice, when you're making bags to, I lost the word.
To snip your seam.
Well, you snip the corners, the curved corners, but you also, that they curve, but you also can use them for taking weight out. I'm trying to think.
Oh, like grading
your seams. Like you could just grade, like cut two of them or whatever, and then right away. So instead of clipping all your little seams and then being upset that you clipped into one of your seams, if you go with a pinking shear around the edge, it gives that same effect for your rounded corners. So these are the pinking shears. These are the lightweight ones, I believe.
Yeah.
And then there's some heavyweight ones too. The heavyweight ones, you don't really need them. Like these are amazing already. So and then they do have a batting shear, a cutter for batting, which is pretty cool. It's a very specialty item, but if you cut a lot of batting at home, like if you buy a bolt of batting and you want to cut your batting, it's way nicer to cut it with that batting scissors than it is to use your regular scissors for that. So I'm just trying to get these back in there. So I mostly use scissors, I guess, for bag making.
I think I do too. I don't use them for...
I used to garment or sew, and then I would definitely use scissors, but I don't do that. I did some doll clothes in the Christmas holidays last year, and very few because it was just not me anymore.
That's okay. Hobbies can change a little bit.
I used to sew all my kids' clothes in doll clothes, but not anymore.
But yeah, it's still good to have a good pair of scissors.
You need to have a good scissors. Even if you're quilting, you need to have a good pair of scissors.
So what would be your top
My
purchase? Like if someone was like, I need a scissor, which one?
I would probably take the 8-inch. If it was just that they just needed a scissors and they weren't sure what they're going to use, I think I would take the 8-inch lightweight.
Yeah.
Because it's got awesome blades. They have the same warranty. They're a little lighter in your hand. They have a soft handle one too. I haven't tried that one, so I'm not sure how that one works. But I think the 8-inch, if you've got a little bigger hands, maybe the 9-inch. But if you're going to be doing a lot of bags and a lot of cutting of like full leather and foam, maybe you want the regular, the heavier duty ones, the traditional. I guess they're called the traditional 9-inch. But I think if you just need to have a scissors because you don't have one and you got a good pair and you're just getting into it, I think the 8-inch lightweight would be the best bet for everybody to have. And everybody needs at least a couple snips. I mean, they just need them. So that's
if you need a birthday gift for anyone, like the snips are fantastic.
Yeah.
So and pricing, they're good price.
They're good price. Yeah.
Like they are super reasonable. Like they're $50 for the 8-inch regular, like the midnight edition, the $45 for the lighter weight 9-inch. So like it's a good price for a scissor. Like you're getting a really good scissor, and the 10-year warranty is
and they're Canadian, which is amazing. They're Canadian, so that's nice for us.
Family owned, I believe. So,
family owned Canadian company. And we spoke with them at market, and they were sweet. And I spoke with them many times.
Great,
that was the first time
customer service.
Yeah, they're amazing for getting stuff out to us and everything. So it's great to deal with them. So if you need a good pair of scissors, we're the place to come and get them.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.